Today, I'm travelling with Jet2.com to the beautiful subtropical island of Madeira. Today's journey is from Manchester Airport in the northwest of England, and it's a scheduled 4-hour flight down to Madeira, flying over Wales, Devon, Brittany, crossing over the Bay of Biscay to northern Spain, then out over the Atlantic Ocean for around an hour down to Madeira. Spent the night before at a Premier Inn by the airport, and it was a comfy bed and a decent night's sleep. My alarm went off about 4 AM and I'd had a solid 5 hours sleep. I was feeling rather fresh, to be honest, but it takes a lot to bring my mood down when I'm going away. After a quick shower, just time to grab my bag and head over to the terminal. Manchester Airport was rather quiet the morning of my flight. I sailed through security in about 15 minutes time, and this just meant that I had more than enough time to chill out before boarding, and I managed to grab some breakfast and a strong cup of coffee to get me going. Boarding was done through gate 3D, and that involved a short walk across the freezing cold tarmac to the 737 that was waiting to take us down to Madeira. Right, so I'm on board and getting comfy for the 4-hour flight down to Madeira. Legroom's decent, to say I'm 6'1", and I was pretty happy because the cabin crew announced boarding complete and the middle seat was free. Winner. The plane pushed back on time and it was a quick taxi out to the runway for takeoff, which offered some absolutely stunning views of the sunrise. Take a look at these colours, it's absolutely beautiful. Then it was time for takeoff. Taking off into the morning sunrise, the flight passed really quickly. What should have been a 4-hour flight actually took a super speedy 3 hours and 15 minutes, thanks to a strong tailwind giving us a helping hand. I had a snooze after takeoff, followed by a sandwich, a strong cup of coffee, and I watched a few episodes of something on Netflix, after which it was time to start the descent down into Madeira. Madeira's airport is often ranked as one of the most dangerous airports in the world because of its location with the ocean on one side and high mountains on the other. The weather on Madeira can be pretty changeable and unpredictable at times. Bumpy descents and landings are common due to high winds. In extreme cases, diversions to neighbouring Porto Santo or even the Canary Islands are possible. The runway is built on pillars that stretch out above the motorway and coastline below. No such issue today though. Despite it being bumpy on the way down, there didn't seem to be any problems. As the aircraft made a couple of right-hand turns, the coastline came into view, and the sheer scale of the mountainous terrain and terracotta roofed houses scattered up the hillside really was a sight to see. We even got a nice little rainbow upon arrival too. Despite the rather bumpy descent, it was a smooth touchdown and a great landing, followed by a quick taxi down to the stand. It had just rained before we landed, and although it was a lovely 25 degrees on the ground compared to about 10 when I left Manchester, I could really feel the humidity in the air. My hotel for the next 10 nights was the 4-star Baia Azul in the Lido area of Funchal. As soon as I stepped into reception, I knew I'd picked the right hotel with those stunning views out to the ocean. It's definitely all about the views here. This terrace overlooking the pool and Atlantic Ocean was a perfect late afternoon beer spot, and the pool area was every bit sleek and stylish. There was also a gym which had good quality, albeit limited equipment, and an indoor pool for bad weather. Anyway, up to the room, which was lovely and modern. The bed and telly both were huge. I always appreciate having a kettle for that morning coffee and a fridge for storing those €3 bottles of wine from the supermarket, which were great out on the balcony, accompanied by those little chocolate cream bickies. I'm a bit of a bathroom snob when I travel, and this didn't disappoint. Oh, hello. Let's do the bed test. As well as being huge, I can confirm the bed was really comfy and a great night's sleep was had. It was so nice to have breakfast on the terrace with these absolutely amazing views though. I mean, look at that sunrise. Join me next time to see what adventures I get up to on Madeira.